What if one of the main secrets of youth is not hidden in expensive procedures or unique genetics? Today you will meet Barbara Sabbatini, a woman who is one step away from her 71st birthday. Looking at her activity, energy, and physical fitness, it's hard to believe this figure. But the most amazing thing is not how she looks, but how she lives. Her habits do not require huge expenses and are accessible to almost everyone. Watch the video to the end and you will learn its main principles that help to preserve youth and figure. So, let's get started. When people think about youth, they usually pay attention to appearance, but the real age of a person is often revealed not by wrinkles, but by the quality of movements. The way he walks, holds his posture, bends over, climbs stairs, and retains energy throughout the day. That is why regular Pilates is one of the most important elements of Barbara Sabbatini's lifestyle. Many people underestimate this type of training because it seems too calm from the outside. However, Pilates develops something that becomes especially valuable with age: control over one's own body. It helps maintain flexibility, coordination, and strength of the deep muscles that are responsible for spine stability and proper posture. This is especially important because after the age of 50 to 60, many people begin to lose not only their strength, but also the quality of their movements. Interestingly, many people start to look older not because of age per se, but because of changes in body position. Slumped shoulders, a stiff neck, and a stoop visually add years even to those who look good. When a person retains ease of movement and confident posture, they are automatically perceived as younger and more energetic. In addition, Pilates helps to develop balance and body awareness. This means that the brain and muscles continue to interact effectively with each other. This skill is especially important for a long, active life because youth is not only about appearance, but also the ability to move freely, confidently, and without restrictions. But indoor classes are only part of the Barbara Sabbatini system. She also regularly trains outside, and it gives the body benefits that are rarely talked about. Modern people spend most of their time indoors. Work, transportation, home, all this limits contact with the natural environment. Outdoor training helps to compensate for this deficit. Outdoors, the body receives more natural light, which affects the internal biological clock. The quality of sleep, energy levels, and the body's ability to recover depend on their work. In addition, an open space makes the brain work more actively. Unlike a gym, the environment is constantly changing, which means that the body is forced to adapt to new conditions. This is as important for your health as physical activity itself. After all, youth is associated not only with the condition of the muscles, but also with the ability of the nervous system to effectively manage the body. A special place in Barbara Sabbatini's workouts is occupied by exercises with a ball on a mat. At first glance, they seem simple, but these exercises are often the most useful for long-term preservation of mobility. The ball creates instability, which is why the body has to constantly keep its balance. The work involves additional muscles that are rarely used in everyday life, but the main effect occurs at the brain level. Each movement requires precise coordination and constant adjustment of body position. This helps maintain the connection between the nervous system and muscles, which is especially important as we age. Many longevity experts consider maintaining balance to be one of the key indicators of health. When a person confidently controls his body, he retains independence and activity longer. However, physical exercise is only part of the story. There are two other factors without which it is impossible to explain the results of Barbara Sabbatini. This is discipline and psychology. Most people are constantly looking for the perfect workout program, but in practice, it's not the ideal system that's more important, but the ability to stick to it for years. The body does not change in a week or a month. He adapts gradually. That is why small but regular efforts are often much more effective than rare bursts of motivation. Barbara Sabbatini shows that youth is not the result of one right decision. This is the result of a lot of good decisions that are repeated over and over again. There is always a certain way of thinking behind discipline, and here we come to another important secret. Many people start to age psychologically earlier than physically. They convince themselves in advance that some opportunities are no longer available to them. Gradually, these restrictions become part of everyday life. Barbara Sabbatini takes a completely different approach. Her example shows that age should not automatically determine a person's activity level. Of course, the body is changing, but this does not mean giving up movement, development, and new goals. Psychology has a huge impact on physiology. When a person perceives himself as active, he moves more often, takes better care of his health, and retains an interest in life. All this is directly related to longevity. In the case of Barbara Sabbatini, we see not just one single secret of good form, but a whole system of habits that help her maintain her health, energy, and attractiveness over the years. Her lifestyle combines several important components at once: regular Pilates classes, physical activity in the fresh air, as well as ball exercises that develop coordination, balance, and stability. Her attitude towards age plays an equally important role. Barbara is not trying to fight against time or meet other people's standards. Instead, she relies on discipline and taking care of her body. It is this approach that allows her to remain active, self-confident, and maintain a high level of quality of life. The story of Barbara Sabbatini once again confirms a simple truth: age increases equally for everyone. But how a person feels over the years largely depends on his daily decisions and habits. The real secret of youth often lies not in expensive procedures or unique techniques, but in regular physical activity, attentive attitude to one's health, and the desire to remain active regardless of age. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.